Got two cold steel budget Tantos, a knife shape I've been more and more into recently. This is the Recon Tanto. Tanto. A lot like the SRK profile, grip with the same blade thickness, you know, with the Tanto point, and then the Kobun, which is more of a slimmed down boot knife. Both of them are very similar priced. I mean, if you shop it right, you can get both these for under 65 bucks out there right now. So as you can see, to the SK5 SRK, you know, I mean, obviously it's a little longer, but it's almost identical, you know, the way the handle and everything. So good retention in this sheath, and I've been hit and miss on some of the cold steels. And this one, some of them come gunked with this nasty smelling lube. This one had a ton of it in there. I've already wiped it off a couple times. It's all inside down here, you know, to protect the carbon steel, but I mean, it's just like overboard gunked in there. SK5 is similar to, it's a Japanese steel similar to 1080. It's got their traction coating on there. And then the Kobun, you can see it's designed as a boot knife. I just really like this. I think this one I'm going to actually use more when I'm not camping. I'm going to try to carry this as an EDC blade. It's 3.5 millimeters, which is awesome. And you can see it's just slimmed down. The handle is really slim. It does have a little bit of a Coke bottle there, you know, a little bit of contouring. This is AUS-8. I think it's AUS-8A. Which I've had no issues with cold steel. This has got a hollow grind on it, as you can see in the light, with that reinforced point, and the thickness comes all the way to the point. So the Kobun right now, 35 on Amazon, Knife Center 38, Blade HQ 39. Talks about, you know, what Kobun means, soldier. They talk about it being a boot knife, you know, slimmed down. 5.5 inch blade. It's 4.4 ounces. I mean, it's really lightweight. I really like it. The Recon Tanto, you know, they talk about it being in military and, you know, law enforcement special units, can withstand the harshest abuses. You can go to coldsteel.com and watch them puncture it through ammo cans and metal drums if you want to. It is pretty tough. But the equivalent to American Steel 1080. This one is 9 ounces. The thickness is 5 millimeters. Blade length is 7. Overall is 11 and 3/4. 41, 44 on Blade HQ, and Amazon is $29 right now, and it's the original deal. You can't beat the price for both of these. So if you look at the SRK, this is my user that I use out in the desert. I'm going to be taking this too on my camping trips. You can see you're getting a little bit more blade length. This has actually got a hollow grind too. I can see it in there now. It should actually slice pretty well. You know where this has got, I think this has got, I don't remember looking. No, this has got a hollow grind too. I think my 3V version and the Semi were flat ground from here, you know, saber ground. But it's pretty much identical handle. You know, the blade thickness is the same. It's basically, if you like the SRK, there's going to be no reason you're not going to like this, just with that reinforced point. And you can see it's like a compound grind, so the hollow grind here, and then it's got the flat grind to the tip, which is uber strong. And it's this one, you know, you can adjust the sheath on it. So right now, if I put it in my pocket, you know, it would be, you can actually see where it's, you know, it's made to be a boot knife, but you can manipulate this so you can carry it, you know, on your belt or whatever. And it's got good retention. There's no rattle. It does have a pop to it, if you can see that. And there she goes. So I haven't tested the sharpness. Usually cold steel is really sharp. People have been asking me to do this. Looks like it's got a little bit of a notch there. Not bad. I mean, it feels sharp. And this is really thin magazine paper. Let's see what the Recon does here. Oh yeah, that's like butter. Typical cold steel. You know, I haven't had any other knives that haven't been at least decently sharp. So here's the box out of the Kobun. You can see it's quite a bit smaller. I didn't know what to expect. I was looking at it online. You can see two different total pieces. But this is, I think this guy's gonna have a lot of utility for me. You know, you can carry this as a backup. I don't wear boots. I don't wear cowboy boots, or I have hiking boots, but they're like mid tops. You know, just like Merrells, and that I use for when I go with my daughter. So I don't have any heavy duty boots except for dirt bikes. I'm not gonna wear a knife when I ride a dirt bike. I just think this is gonna be an awesome little knife to mess with. Yes, it's a slim handle, but it gives good purchase. I'm just excited for using it. I just wanted to do a video because the pricing's so good. I think you're getting a good value here. And then this one is just going to be beat on, and I'm going to really try to throw. I'll probably try to throw both of these because I've really been into throwing these cold steels recently, and they do quite well when you actually get the timing right. And the trick is that don't try to overthrow it. Don't kill it and try to spin it too much. You know, the less spin, the better, at least for me. So the Recon Tanto cold steel in SK5, the SecureX sheath, and I think I'm saying that right, the Kobun. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kobun. I think I said burn when I started the video. In AUS-8A, stainless steel. Great little utility knife, backup knife, whatever you want to use it for, boot knife. Can't beat the price. Have a good weekend.